Yeah, I'm Wendy.
Hey, how are you?
Arthur, right?
Ar
Arthur.
Artur, yes, Artur.
Arthur.
Yeah.
So we have no certain topic today. Can we? So have you got a certain topic?
Yeah, I mean if you don't have anything, we can talk about something that I've prepared, which is travel. If you want to talk about travel, we can do that.
Yeah, yeah. So have you got any material for that?
Yeah, we can just start by just discussing questions and just talk about travel. I can ask you some questions and we can get started.
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay, sure.
do you have a camera?
Pardon?
Do you have a camera, or would you rather do voice?
Yeah, my son. Okay, better.
Okay, no, I was just wondering if you had a video call option.
Just let me have a try. Can you hear me very clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. I was just wondering if you had a camera.
Camera. Can you see me?
No, I can't, no. Oh,
Okay.
oh, hi.
Can you see me now?
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, it's good now.
This is my son Eric.
Hello.
Hello.
Amazing.
Amazing. Why? Okay, so have any questions, and I will follow you. Okay, follow you.
Sure, yeah, let's do it. So tell me, have you ever traveled?
Sure.
Yeah, where have you been?
Been to America, to England, to Vietnam, to Thailand,
Mm,
Malaysia, Philippines,
wow.
and many cities in China. Beijing, such as Beijing, Shanghai,
Oh, yeah.
Guangzhou, big cities. Okay, and then sometimes I will travel just not short distance, just small areas which are nearby. Not areas which are nearby.
Okay. And so where in America did you go?
Went to Chicago, went to Washington D.C. and New York.
Mm-hmm. And how did you like it?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, what did you like about it?
I think yeah, people's culture, the culture there, very rich culture, and the food very special.
Oh, you like the food?
Yeah, people there are living very passionate life and working really hard, and which left me very impressive. And I think in Washington D.C. there is a lot of museums. A lot of museums,
Can you adjust your microphone a little bit? I'm having trouble hearing you. No, it's actually worse now.
worse.
Oh, this is good.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So, have you been to China before?
Yeah, I've been to Shanghai.
Shanghai, what do you think of it?
It's very bright, very big and bright, a lot of people. But I only went for one day.
Okay, just
Yeah.
stay there for one day.
Yeah, I was going to Thailand and I had a layover in Shanghai and it was 16 hours. So I decided to go and explore the city and I went to Nanjing Road and
Oh, Nanjing Road, very
yeah,
busy.
yeah, very busy. Yeah, it's like Times Square in New York. It's crazy.
Yeah. I went to Times Square that day. Okay, I think that is it busy 24 hours.
Yeah.
So many people there, and everything is shiny. Yeah.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
is
And yeah, it was a lot of people. I think it was Labor Day, Chinese Labor Day.
oh, so there is a lot of people go there on vacation, right?
Yeah. It was crazy busy. Yeah, and then I went to the Bund.
When where?
The Bund, like just
Boots?
the Bund by the river. On.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We call it White Town. Yeah, there's also a lot of people, and you can take a lot of photos there. And there was a yeah.
Yeah. It was nice, but it was night. It was all nighttime. because my flight was overnight. Like my layover was overnight, so it was just nighttime. But I met one nice guy. He came up to me. We started talking, and it was really, yeah, it was really cool. Yeah.
What's your nationality? You're from America?
I'm Canadian.
Oh, Canadian. So you're Canadian, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Have you been to Canada?
Not yet. I
No.
want to go.
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, Canada's fun. Yeah, I'm from Vancouver, which is
Oh,
like
Vancouver. Okay.
West Coast. Yeah.
在这里看，老师来。Okay, so there is it said that a lot of Chinese people are in Vancouver, right? Vancouver.
Yeah, big Chinese community and biggest Chinatown in North America. So yeah, definitely a lot of. It's good for the food. You know, the food is amazing, and yeah, yeah, definitely big community there. Yeah, nice. So yeah,
So you're working, yeah, you're working as a teacher in Vietnam now?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm in Vietnam now. I teach online, and in May I'll go to Europe. I have family in Europe, so I will go. I'll go visit them.
Okay. So
Yeah.
how long have you been there? How long have you been there?
In Vietnam,
Yeah.
2 months, 2.5 months. Yeah, 2.5 months now.
How many countries have you ever been?
How many countries? Wow. I went to Canada, USA, Mexico, Poland, Germany, Czech Republic, Spain, Austria, Switzerland,
Oh, so many.
Italy, Croatia, Greece, Turkey, Thailand, Vietnam, and China. Yeah,
More than 20 maybe.
and
Yes.
England. Yeah, yeah. I want to see more. You know, I want to see more. But the European, like, I grew up in Europe a little bit. You know, I grew up between Europe and Canada. So you know, when you live in Europe, you always see the countries around your country. Yeah, in China, you have like big country. You can't just go to another country. It's very far.
Yeah, but going abroad is not that difficult for people now because if you can there is no language barrier because everywhere you go you can take a phone and you can look up the electric dictionary. Yeah, and sometimes if you book the ticket in advance, it's not that expensive, so you can afford it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Just
exactly.
because of time. I think it's because of time. You are busy. You have not so long vacation. For me, I have 2 kids to take care of.
Uh-huh.
I have another boy who is only 1.5 years old. So busy
Wow.
in work.
Yeah, that is busy. So do you ever find the time to travel now?
Yeah, busy. So maybe when my second baby is older, I can have more time. I can take them together to go traveling.
Yeah. So right now, do you have any plans to go somewhere?
I want to go to New Zealand.
You're going?
No, but no, not yet. I just thinking of it, thinking about it.
Oh, okay. Oh,
It takes time and money.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
far. It's far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So, have you got any material for me? Written material?
No, today is the lesson that you booked is free talk.
Okay.
It's free talk, which means yeah, that means like you either. That's why I emailed you. You either suggest a topic, and we can talk about that, or I come up with something. And in this case, I chose travel. But yeah, yeah, I thought the lesson was gonna be tomorrow.
So, would you please say something about the education system in your country?
Education system in Canada. I will tell you about the education system in Austria because that's where I went to school when I was young. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So in Austria, you start school when you're 7. Before that, you're in kindergarten, and then you go to school until you're 14. That's like primary school, and then after that, you go to you can decide if you go like to a gymnasium. It's called gymnasium, but it's not a gym. It's like how would you say that? Like a general kind of school where you learn everything. or you can choose a specific route. So you can either go business or you can go technical, like you can become an architect, or it's like a technical, like engineering or business or general studies. So you do that for 5 years, and I chose to go business. So the school that I went to was a business high school with a bilingual, like it was bilingual. So we learned everything in German and in English. So we had accounting and business studies and all this stuff in both languages. And so then after that, this is the last school you do before you either go to university or go to work. So yeah, finish that and then you can decide what you want to study. And then with the school that I went to, the business profile, you obviously go into business, or you can go into other things as well, like medicine, but it's a lot harder because we don't really have like biology or stuff like that. So it's still possible to change after, but you decide on your direction pretty early on. Yeah. And then after that, yeah, and then you study for, it's probably the same as in China. You have bachelor and then you have master, and then you have become a doctor. Yeah.
I think from what you have said, it's just that maybe there are a lot of similarities. In China, okay, children also go to school, start their education at the age of 7, and before that, they study in the kindergarten. And for primary school, they're about 6 years. So at about 12 or 13, you will begin your junior middle school life, and you will have another 3. And after 3 years there, you will have senior high school education, and then you can take part in university entrance examination. Yeah, and you can go to different level schools just based on your score.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then you choose your major.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and if you want to get a bachelor degree, generally it takes about 4 years. And if you want to get a master's degree, you should take part in another kind of examinations. Yeah, that's it.
And what if you don't want to go to university? What are your options?
What's my options?
If you don't want to go, yeah, after high school.
So if you don't want to go, maybe for the first 9 years, that means up to the junior high school. Okay, there are altogether 9 years compulsory education. That you must receive at least 9 years of education.
Yeah, it's the same in Austria. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can go to a training school. For example, let me see, how say training. Yeah.
Like a vocational school.
Oh, vocational technical schools.
Mm-hmm.
You can learn some skills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can also choose to get a further education in senior high school. Yeah, that's it. Okay, and after senior high school, if you cannot get a very satisfying score, you can just go to find a job. Okay, just to find a job in the society. You can do anything you like, but you can only get a very low payment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that easy. Yeah, because your education background is not that outstanding, so you cannot find a very good job. So the parents, both the parents, just paying great attention to the children's education. And the whole family's income. I think a large portion of the whole family's income is invested on children's education. Just like my family, my salary, nearly half of my salary, they invested on education.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, Yin, can you move your microphone again? I can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
So half you said half your salary goes on education for your kids.
Pardon?
Did you say that half of your salary goes towards?
Yeah, I will. Like me, I will. Yeah, I send my son to a private school. I think starting a private school is better than in a public school. Yeah, because you get the teachers are more responsible, and the classes are more versatile, so you can learn more, and the time much more flexible. So I think the schedule is more flexible. So I think, yeah, I send my son to a private one, private school,
Mm-hmm.
and then on weekends she had to learn several other skills such as how to play the violin and taekwondo and oral English and how to uh, and handwriting calligraphy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, several. Yeah,
Okay.
several.
So calligraphy is like because that's obviously not a skill that you can do anything with in the future, I assume. Is it more like a traditional kind of like hobby, I would say?
Not hobby, you have to write. You will use a pencil to write. You will use a pen to write. You will use a brush. I don't know how to say. I use a certain
A brush?
pen with brush pen, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The fast pen to write.
Oh, okay, okay.
And several can. Would you please close the door, Eric? Would you please close the door? Close the door. Thank you.
And how old are your kids?
Eric is 8, and yeah, he's 8.
And you have two more?
Pardon?
You have three kids total?
I have only two.
Oh.
Two boys.
Oh, okay, okay.
How about you? Single or married?
Not married, yeah, single, single. Yeah, no kids.
Single?
No
So-
kids.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
Oh, very, very young.
Yeah, yeah. But you know, the years keep moving, so I'm not gonna be young always, you know?
Just enjoy your single life.
Yeah.
So when you're married, I think, yeah, maybe there was a lot of troublesome things are coming.
Yeah, you're not the only one saying that. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah. No, I will one day, you know, I definitely want a family and everything. But just now, as you said, I'm still young. I wanna like, you know, I'm in Vietnam,
Yeah.
traveling, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Nice.
So
So
do you have any siblings?
siblings? No, no. Just me.
You're the only child.
Only child, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. I have like close cousins that I grew up with, but nothing like, yeah, no brothers, no sisters. Yeah.
In China before there is birth policy, birth policy.
Like one child policy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, one child policy. So, but for me, I've got a brother. Yeah. Yeah. Many people like my age, just the only he or she the only child in the family. I think it's not good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I tried to at the very beginning I could not I didn't get the policy to give birth to the second baby, so I just give the birth to the second baby when I was 34. So I'm 8 years older than you, and so that's it. So I think having two is better than having one.
Yeah. You think so? It's better for the first one, right? Like they have more fun together.
Yeah, they can maybe take care of each other when I'm older. So my first baby won't have very, very heavy pressure when I'm old because he has a brother to share the burden. That's it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You're right. I mean, sometimes I think what it would be like if I had a brother or a sister, and I think I would like it because you know then you always have you for your whole life you'll have someone that's very very close to you, and that's yeah, I think that's really nice. But at the same time, it's like I don't have anything to compare it to, so maybe it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the depends on how you think.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, nice. So, you said you went to Vietnam before. Where did you go?
That's long ago. I really forgot.
Ah, Saigon. Did you go to Saigon?
That was just I went to have a summer camp. So long ago. I really forgot about that.
Oh, okay. Oh, like when you were a
What do you
kid.
think about Vietnam? Is it developing very quickly?
What's that?
It's developing very well?
Yes, yeah, it's booming. It's booming.
Booming.
Yeah. I'm in Da Nang. It's central Vietnam on the coast. It's a city of like 1 million people, and it's crazy the amount of hotels they're building in the city and the amount of tourists that come in every day. It's pretty crazy. I heard locals say that like 2, 3 years ago there was almost no hotels. It was quiet, but because of it's very close to Hoi An, which Hoi An is like a ancient town and very popular, and it's got beautiful, incredible beaches. So a lot of people come. A lot of people from China and a lot of people from Korea come every day. So many, yeah, very popular. And I think it's still at the point where it's like a lot of people don't know about it, so it's kind of like cheap enough, and but it's getting more and more. Yeah.
So what's the average price for a hotel? So are you living in a hotel or just you rent an apartment?
I'm renting an apartment. Yeah. So right
So
now, hotel.
no,
Hotel?
for you you rent an apartment by yourself, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So you only have one bedroom or two bedrooms.
It's not even. It's a room actually. So the first month I had a studio apartment with like everything in one room, bed, kitchen, and couch, and then a separate bathroom, and that was 300 US. So 300 US dollars. But that was like a brand new place, and it was really nice, just like 2 minutes from the beach, very close. And then I moved because of construction. It was too loud, like there was too many building sites around. And now I live like in a smaller place. I pay like 215 US dollars, and I don't have a kitchen, but I don't need one. In Vietnam, it's so cheap to eat. Like you go on the street and it's so cheap. You pay like less than $1 for a meal.
Oh, just $3 you can have a very big good meal.
Yeah, yeah, Vietnamese food is really good. Like Chinese food is so good too.
Yeah, yeah. Many of my friends said that if you go to Vietnam, you'll find you're very, very rich.
If you go to Vietnam, you're very rich.
Yeah, if you go to Vietnam, you'll find you're very rich. But if you go to America or go to
Oh,
Canada, you'll find you're very, very poor.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Because of the living standard is different, right?
It is, yeah, very different, very different. That's what I, yeah, no, like in Canada, I used to make more money than now, but it was so hard to even like have a relaxing, like a relaxing life where you can do whatever you want. Like it's not possible. And you really have to save and watch your money and cook at home and everything. But here it's like, yeah, it's not like that. You can always go out because it's so cheap. Yeah.
So you're enjoying yourself very, you're enjoying your life there.
Yes, yes, it's good. Some days I feel a little, I don't know a lot of people here. So some days I feel a little isolated, and as I said before, well, I don't know if I said that, but I'm going back to Europe because I really miss my family. I've been away for 6 years. So, yeah, I just think about family and my hometown. So, but yeah, I enjoy it. Of course, I enjoy it, but some days I feel a little, like I could be somewhere else.
Homesick.
Homesick, yeah, exactly, yeah.
So have you got a working visa or just you got any visa is okay? You want to work there to stay there longer?
Yeah, I have a tourist visa, 90-day tourist visa, and if you want to work online, it's fine. But I heard if you want to work in a school, you need a business visa, like a work visa. But I heard some schools they just pay you cash and you just show up and do the lesson and then you go. So you don't even need a proper visa for that. Yeah. But like if a proper reputable language school were to hire you or me, then you would definitely need a work permit. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
So
actually.
may I ask you another question? That is, you are just working online, right? So do you know what's the average income of the common Vietnamese?
Like Vietnamese per for month?
Vietnamese, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like $300.
Not that no.
Hmm?
Not very low.
Not very low? Yeah, it's not very low. Yeah, I wouldn't say that. And also life here is pretty cheap, as I said. But yeah, it's around like 2 to 300 US dollars per month, which is compared, of course,
One
yeah, compared to the
one of
world.
my classmates is working is teaching Chinese in a very very poor African countries there.
Hmm.
Okay, and there is even it's hard for you to get Wi-Fi. Yeah,
Okay.
and you cannot if you go to a very big store, you just can there is a just a you can't buy all the commodities you need.
Oh, okay. Like,
All the stuff you need.
yeah, yeah. You cannot
Yeah.
buy?
No, yeah, they don't have a lot of things for you to buy,
Oh, wow.
such as tissue, such as yeah, oil. Yeah, very very poor. It's one of the extremely poor countries in the world.
What country is it?
I forgot its name. Very very strange. Very strange. A very long name. A very long one. Very strange. I cannot pronounce it well.
Wow. And your friend is from is
But,
Chinese?
yeah, and my classmate. Okay, she's working in a university, and she went there to teach Chinese in the Confucius Institute.
Oh, okay.
Confucius Institute. Have you heard of that?
No, but it's like a Chinese like a language school, I guess.
Yeah, just it focuses on teaching foreigners Chinese to
Yeah.
spread the Chinese culture. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's every or most countries have an institution like that, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's crazy. Africa, I don't know. That's very,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a different world.
In it's located. This country is located in the middle of the Africa.
Middle, okay.
Middle. Yeah.
Congo? Is it Congo?
No, it's a long one.
Oh, like Zimbabwe
No,
or Tanzania?
no. I know all the names you mentioned. I know that. Not the three
Not this
you
one.
mentioned.
I don't know. There's a lot of countries there. I don't know.
Maybe at least 7 characters. It's a very long name.
Oh, I don't
Mm.
know. Though that's pretty exciting. And how long has your friend been there?
She will stay there for 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she wanted the last month.
Oh, she's still got almost a whole year.
Yeah.
Oh,
No. She should stay there for 1 year, and she went there last month.
yeah.
Yeah.
So she's at the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh,
And she's still adjusting herself to the new life.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure that must be an adjustment. Yeah. And what do you?
Hard time.
Yeah. What do you do? Like, what do you do for a living?
I'm a teacher, English teacher. I'm
Oh.
I'm working for the government.
Uh-huh.
I'm for the education bureau, so I'm in charge of all the junior middle schools English teaching. Yeah, such as give them some guidance how to teach English better, and I do research. Okay, and I design papers. Yeah,
Okay.
that's my yeah. There's a lot of meetings. Busy. Yeah, and
Wow.
and very heavy pressure. Yeah, because you are responsible for improving the whole area's English education. Yeah, as education. So that is why I'm actually improve myself and to arm myself with much more serious and practical experiences. That's it.
Okay. So when you went to America, was that so you can maybe get to practice English a little bit better?
Yeah, just went there to take part in a conference. TESOL. Have you heard of that?
TESOL, yeah.
Yeah, TESOL.
Like teach English as a second language?
Yeah. Teaching
Yeah,
the second language. Yeah,
that's so
yeah, and
cool.
yeah, just so went there, and so the reason why I always having classes online that I want to im- immerse immerse myself in a language learning environment so that I can, yeah, speak very, very naturally and very, very fluently and very, very accurately.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's it. I think if you don't practice, yeah, it's nonsense.
Yeah, if you don't practice, you lose it. Even I know, like I speak German, but when I don't speak it for a long time, and I go back to Austria, I stutter, I forget words. So it's so easy, even
Yeah,
if you yeah,
yeah.
even if it's your almost native language, you know. Yeah.
I learned Japanese before because I got a master degree when I was preparing for the master education. I studied very, very hard. Yeah, and at that very moment I could speak very good Japanese. Maybe, yeah, just a daily conversation is no problem for me. But several years later, I know nothing. I forget everything.
Really?
But for English, because my job is closely related to it, I must use it, so I must practice it. So I think my English is still okay. What do you
Hmm.
think of my English? What do you think of my English? You can give me an evaluation.
Yeah, no, I think you have a very good like flow and like conceptual understanding, and you can yeah, you easily like your thoughts they just go together with the language. So yeah, I don't feel like you had maybe like twice where you were looking for a word or something, but yeah,
Twice? Twice?
you were looking for a word that you couldn't really put your finger on what it was exactly that you were trying to say. Like you were missing a word. Do you know what I mean? You were trying to come up with a word in your mind.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it happened like once or twice. I forgot what it was, but yeah, there was one thing when you were searching for an expression, but that's normal. Like everybody does that. So, yeah. No, I think your English is very fine, and now that I know you're an English teacher, I know why.
Oh. I
Yeah.
think I should be much. I should be better. So I'm working hard. Yeah.
Better. Well, yeah. That's good. I think it's good. Yeah. You always have to keep you're never a master. You're always a student.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
you. I like listeners. Yeah, you're always you can never be a master, but you'll always be a student, right?
Always a
Yeah,
student. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
like
that
listening.
yeah,
Yeah.
perfect. So this is it. We're a little bit over actually, but yeah, we usually do half hour sessions.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So what will next time's class?
Next time,
Mm-hmm.
whenever you book with Ryan, do you know Ryan from the company? Yeah, whenever you book with him, that's when he'll assign it to me. Or yeah.
Just I think every time I get a flexible schedule, just I got several teachers.
Mhm.
I let me think. I have had this kind of class for about 12 classes, but I got 4 different teachers.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Yeah, whenever you
Because sometimes I don't want to have free talk. I want there are certain topics so that you can discuss based on it. If there was not free talk, sometimes we don't know what we should focus on. There's
yes.
no certain focus. Yeah.
Yeah, we do have materials for other classes, so yeah, we can definitely do that. No problem. And I'll send you like a PDF a day before, and you'll have a look at it, and I'll have a look at it, and then we'll go through it together. Yeah.
Okay.
Amazing. Cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Nice talking with you.
You too. Have a good night.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Same.
Bye
Bye.
bye.